Hi, my name is Kayla, and I got pregnant when I was still in elementary school.
I hate this cartoon girl so much. How does someone get pregnant in elementary school? Was she just piping men like the second she was born? What the hell? Hey, how's it going? I got some gameplay, so I won't have to look at my ugly mug. I feel like this might be a better change than like actually doing a face cam. So try and enjoy just this horrible Apex gameplay. I hate this game so much.
I grew up in this really small island. We had few neighbors, and children didn't get to go to public school. To study, I would have to travel many miles every day.
What kind of island would make children have to travel like a bunch of miles every day just to get a little bit of education?
My parents couldn't afford it. My mom and dad wanted a better future for me, and they began saving up every penny they earned. It was a hard time because we had little to eat, and my parents worked almost all day long. I had to help out a lot around the house, even if I was really young. I can't thank my parents enough for everything they did for me, and I know I disappointed them by getting pregnant when I was so young.
I mean, I feel like any parent would be kind of disappointed if their child just one day decided, hey, I'm gonna go out in elementary school and get pregnant with some guy named Brad.
I hope I can make it up to them and repay them for all their effort and love. When I was 9 years old, they managed to save up enough money to move to America. I knew a little English, but it was hard starting from scratch. I had a lot to learn, and I had never gone to school at all before arriving to the USA. Everything was new to me. Growing up in such a small island, I wasn't used to the busy streets or being surrounded by.
Can someone please explain to me why these cars are going right through each other and why these clouds are moving faster than the actual cars and the bus?
My mom and dad finally managed to get me enrolled in a public school. I was really eager to learn, though, so I studied hard and paid attention to my teachers. I did my homework every evening and practiced speaking and writing in English. Dad worked 2 jobs, and that allowed Mom to take care of me when I wasn't at school. That was also a big change because they usually didn't have enough time to be around me often. I was really happy about this. I was a kid and really needed my mom to be by my side. She helped me with my homework and motivated me to be responsible. I became a great student, and my teachers considered allowing me to skip a grade. Since I didn't have any previous education, they decided against it, even if it meant I was older than my classmates and I showed promise. Perhaps, they told me, I would be able to skip a grade or two when I reached high school. Sixth grade arrived, and everything was going well. My parents had both managed to get far better jobs. Dad was able to be home every night, and we were living in a nice apartment in a better neighborhood. My life was a lot better than it had ever been at the island. I had friends, I was studying, we lived in a nice place. Mom and Dad could actually spend time with me.
This is starting to get a little bit boring, so I'm just gonna skip to the part where it gets interesting and she gets pregnant.
We spent a lot of time together. It was so much fun, and I loved kissing him. We were foolish and really young. One night, while my mom was working overtime, we stayed home alone. We began having too much fun, and one thing led to another. At first, I didn't notice anything was different. A few weeks passed by, and I began getting sick in the mornings. Mom got concerned, but since I felt better after a while, she brushed it off as the flu. I didn't want her to be concerned, so I pretended I didn't feel queasy most mornings. I kept going to school and studying as normal, but things kept getting weird. My stomach began swelling up, and by then I knew that something was wrong. I talked to Brad first, and we figured out I was pregnant. I
Okay, if you find out that you're pregnant, you probably shouldn't tell like your underage boyfriend first. You probably shouldn't have been doing any of like what you're doing first. You should have just gone to the doctor, talked to your parents, do anything but that. Either way, I'm going to be ending it off here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.